What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving, and if you're watching this video after Thanksgiving, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. So my dad and I, we decided to go out to Bartlett yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. And we only went out for the last few hours of the day, just last couple hours of daylight, and we struggled for the first hour trying to find any fish. We started off trying to look for crappies because we went a week ago and my dad hooked up with a really nice one, so we actually were searching for them for the first hour. But the last hour of the day we were searching for the bass and we were having a hard time, but we finally found a cove. And this cove was awesome because on one side of it was really deep structure, and then it was kind of bowl shaped, and on the side that we were standing on, it was just a steady incline up, kind of like a steady little beach. And I was casting a Neko rig to the other side, letting it drop all the way down, and I was bouncing it just right along the bottom. I was pulling a couple fish up. The smallest fish of the day was actually caught by me, but also the Neko rig was catching the bigger fish. So I stuck with the Neko rig. My dad started catching a few fish on the spinnerbait because the bait started coming up and the bass were chasing the bait the last like 30 minutes of the day. So he was doing pretty good when it came to the spinnerbait fishing. He was using the 1/16 Strike King. You can't go wrong with those. You can buy those at Walmart for like $2.28. I think that's the exact price actually. So I mean, really awesome little spinnerbait. It's got a little Colorado blade on it. You can use them anywhere. So definitely go buy those. You can use those absolutely any body of water and they will work. You will shred fish, especially this time of year. I want to say thank you to every single one of you guys who are hopping on board to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Help me get to 2,000 subs. We're like 700 away, but I mean, I think that's totally possible to get to 2,000 probably by the end of February. And I got a surprise coming in about 10 weeks now. So I'll be making a video on that. And other than that, enough talking, let's get fishing. Time to try the back of this cove. I don't know. Normally these fish are on points this time of year, but unfortunately they're not. Maybe though they're in the back of a cove. Maybe the cove is holding a little bit more warmth than a point would. Oh, I lost him. Look at that. Look how he folded that sucker right in half. What a bummer. If I had a bigger hook on, I would have been able to hook him. There we go. I let that fish eat it so freaking long. Stay down, stay down. Not too bad. Look at that little tiny bass munching on it. Yeah, I had to let this guy eat it for a while because of that small hook. Oh my gosh, barely hooked. Jeez, feisty. He split that Gary Yamamoto worm right in half. See if I could get another. I think there's a small school of them out there in the middle of this cove. If I could maybe get on 5 of them, that'd be pretty freaking awesome. If I get bit again, because that was 2 casts in a row, if I get bit again, put one of these on. It's a Neko rig, so it's a Senko with like a nail weight on one end, and then you have the hook right through the middle, and it keeps it standing up on the bottom. Just gives it like a different presentation. Oh, there we go. Oh man! Oh man!
Fuck, I always got a bunch of those in my other box. I thought I saw one.
Oh, that's a bite right there. He let it go. He just nipped at it. There, right there. There we go. Feels like a good fish. Ooh, that is a nice one. Come on, stay on.
And Drew's catching all the fish. I had my one moment of glory.
That's a pretty one with that lateral line.
Fish. Really nice fish.
Kind of pale, but pretty healthy fish.
Yeah, he looks great.
Not too bad.
Good job. Yeah, because I was looking in my box and I had a bunch of them.
Here's a bigger one. You'll hook more fish with this.
We'll get a bigger one for you, man. You're better at this.
Yeah, but I'm getting the hang of them because of how they're biting. I'm just letting them eat it longer.
Yeah.
Just use that.
All right, cool. Yeah, I got a bunch of these fucking hooks.
Oh, what? There we go. There we go. Good one. Good one. Feels like a really good fish. Oh, come on. Nah, just feisty, man. Nice! There we go. Not a bad. He's got one down there. I got this guy right here. Nice little fatty chunk. Cast on the edge of these guys. There's fish chasing them.
All right, okay. Am I casting under you then?
Yeah, just cast in between.
Mr. Accurate cast. Oh, I kept it.
Told you.
Oh, I got hit by a big fish.
Yeah. Nice.
That's weird. It feels weird.
Oh, just aggressive. Yeah, they just peel. I know they're not bad for Bartlett fish. Normally they're all dinks.
It's easier for that.
Yeah. Whoa, big hit on the drop. Holy crap. That was on the drop. That was crazy. That was where that bait, yeah, that was where that school bait guy attacked.
Okay, we got another fish here. Another nice bass. What are the smaller ones there?
Really warm though. Warm fish. Alright guys, so as you guys saw, we caught a couple fish. I caught the smallest one on the Neko rig. That was the very first fish that broke the ice for me. My dad got on a couple spinnerbait fish, and honestly, for Bartlett, they were pretty decent sized bass, and how hard they pulled. The second I would set the hook on some of those fish, I was thinking, man, what are these, like 3-pounders? Because that extra oxygenated water, because it's colder now, they pull so much harder. It's insane. They just have so much more life in them. They don't like stay still. They're just total go. It's insane. But we lucked out that we finally found a cove that had some bait in it. If we didn't find that bait, we probably wouldn't have caught many fish. I do think we would have finally pulled a few, but that cove, I'm just glad we found it because it had a steep drop off, it had a steady incline, there was a direct bottom that was all rocky and whatnot, and then the back of the cove was like a beach sandy area where that's where my dad was catching most of the spinnerbait fish. They were being pushed up back there by the bass and he was catching a couple of them. But together we combined it for about 10 fish, so not too bad. I mean, also we were only out there for a couple hours, so ultimately if we were out there all day, we would have found that cove and we probably could have pulled maybe 20 fish out of that cove. Who knows? I mean, it just, it varies, but I'm glad that we were able to get out. We finally got on a few fish. Fishing has been a little bit rough, so I'm sorry about not posting videos consistently. I really want to try to post videos consistently for you guys because, I mean, I love doing this. This is fun to me, and this would be an ideal job if one day it could possibly take off. But I want to say thank you to every single one of you guys who have hopped on board to the channel, and also say thank you to everybody who is going to be hopping on board to the channel in the near future. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys, and as always, we'll see you guys next time on Southwest Fishing.